Hey everyone, Mimic the Shadow here, and today I'm going to be showing you my recent video game pickups. Now I've always wanted to do a solid series that I can continue to keep doing, and I think maybe this might be it. Since I'm always acquiring new stuff for my collection, I thought, hey, it'd be good to show, my subscribers some of the stuff I got. So today will be the first episode of me showing you my video game pickups. So let's start this one off. So the first thing I got here is Guardians Crusade. This was made by Tamsoft, published by Activision, actually. I played this as a kid. As a very young kid. I think I was like 7 years old, maybe. Basically, my friend, who I won't name because we're not friends anymore, he had this. He had this game, and I played the hell out of it. He lent it to me all the time. I just remember the soundtrack being amazing. I remember everything about it being so great. And it actually does, it has aged, graphically it has aged very badly. It was never a good looking game, but the memories I have with this game are just so many and so strong that I'm just happy to have this in my collection. I bought this off of a seller from England, I think, because this is the PAL version, as you can see, because it's got the whole PAL type spine and whatnot. I live in a PAL region, so most of my games are PAL, except for a few exceptions. So yeah, Guardians Crusade, you should pick it up, it's not that expensive, and I love it, heck yeah. Next thing we have here is we got an Xbox 360 game. You will be seeing a few Xbox 360 games here, because I have started collecting for the console again. This is Smackdown Vs Raw 2007. Now, I had this on PS2 back in the day. I think I've probably played this the least out of all the Smackdown vs Raw games that came before 2010. After 2010, I stopped really paying attention to the series, and then I started paying attention to it again on the PS4. But here's the thing, 2007 I think is one of the best from the 2000s era of the Smackdown vs Raw games. I love the original Smackdown vs Raw, but 2007 is... the soundtrack is so good. The graphics, you can visibly see the sweat dripping down their chest as they fight. And I got this game recently from a guy in Australia. You see, I live in the middle of nowhere, so when I get games, if I'm looking for a game, I'll have to get it shipped to me from somewhere in the country, or, there aren't many secondhand shops where I live, so actually, that's a lie. One of these is from a secondhand shop, so you'll see that in a bit, but yeah. Smackdown vs Raw 2007, amazing game. I got it on the cheap, and I got it pretty fast, pretty quick delivery, heck yeah. This is the holy grail of my PS1 collection so far. I've been searching for this game for so long, spanning years. I've been searching years for this game, and it's one of my favorite PS1 games that I've ever played in my life. You could even use the PlayStation mouse with this, but anyway, this is Clocktower for the PS1. And this is the NTSC version because they did not release Clocktower for the PS1 in my country. Now, this was a little bit expensive to get. This is probably the most I've ever paid for a PS1 game. But yeah, it was full, it was complete, in really good condition. It was over 100, I can tell you that. But it wasn't too bad. But yeah, this is my first NTSC game. I've never bought an NTSC PS1 game before, so it's the first one. But yeah, it never came out over in my country, at least. I'm not sure if it came out in Australia, but it never came out here. It's not the original Famicom. It's not the Super Famicom version. It's this 3D point-and-click type adventure game. It's really interesting. It's got randomized behavioral patterns for the antagonist. Scissor Man. Scissor Man is an interesting character as he varies what he is from game to game. But yeah, so there's Clocktower for the PS1. I have played this a bit, and I do love it. I got this recently. Actually, I got this 2 days ago, but I have played it before then from the Japanese PlayStation Store, so heck yeah. Okay, next we have a game that I actually did get from picking through secondhand stores. This is Modellista. Now, this is going to sound bad, but I actually don't own a PS2. So I wanted to start collecting for it, because I know I'm going to get a PS2, don't worry. So I thought, I'll get something interesting as the first game that I've got for the console. So I got Modellista. I found this in a second-hand shop that my... well, no, not a second-hand shop, but like a a retro type shop called VHS that my friend Luke runs. I was in the back room picking through his PlayStation games, and I found this, and I'm like, man, that looks interesting. I know for a fact it's not like the greatest game in the world. Like, I know that it's not incredible, but it's an interesting, weird game, and I actually really love the art style. And, you know, I can't wait to actually get a PS2 so I can play the damn thing, you know what I mean? Okay, next one we got here. We got Ultimate Spider-Man for the Xbox. Now, this is a game I played so much when I was a kid, man. Like, I'm just looking at the box now, I'm just like, holy crap. I remember when this came out, I was so young. Oh, man. Well, I wasn't that young, but it was like 2005, 2006. But, man, I had such a good fun time with this. I actually remember the DS version more than I remember the actual console version, because my friend Caleb had the DS version, and he let me play it a bit, and, you know, but actually, I did end up playing the console version, but it was the PS2 version, it wasn't the Xbox version. I got this extremely cheap. I got this for like $5, and I got this in, it's either a second-hand shop or a video game collector online. I got this from, I don't remember which one that was. Okay, now, this is an interesting one. This one I got a little bit cheaper than what it's actually worth, just because the case wasn't in the greatest condition. This is Primal Rage for the PS1, and this is the PAL version. You know, Primal Rage. I've only ever played the Genesis version. I have a boxed complete copy of the Genesis version. Apparently Primal Rage on console, like the PS1, has some kind of enhancements, like maybe image quality might be better or something. I didn't get it because of that. I got it because it's interesting to have a game that I've only ever played on one platform, which I've only ever played the arcade and the Genesis version, so I thought it would be interesting to get it on a platform that I'd never played it on before, and someone was selling this for like $25, and, well, not $25, it might have been cheaper than that. It might have been like $20, but it was like $5 shipping. So I got this. It's pretty interesting. It's a neat little thing I can put in my collection, and I actually intend to play this on live stream soon, so it's pretty good. Primal Rage, heck yeah! Okay, now we got Theme Park World for the PS1. This was also a game I got from a retro store that my friend ran. I should link his store or something, his online store. I'll do something like that. Anyway, this is Theme Park World, and I swear I had the PS2 version of this years ago. My sister had it actually, and I never played the PS1 version. I actually didn't realize there was a PS1 version until I think it was Cat Icarus did a video on it. And I saw this in the retro shop that my friend runs, and I was like, hey, I remember this. I should give it a go. So oddly enough, I'm actually thinking of playing this on live stream as well, because honestly, I had so much fun with the PS2 version. I'm hoping the PS1 version isn't too bad. Like, as long as it has that annoying ant-looking creature, we should be fine. So yeah, I got this for like really cheap, because it's a bit of a budget title, but it's still, you know, it's pretty darn good. So here we got Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi for the Xbox 360. Here's the thing, I have played this before. I played this on the PS3 years ago. I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was okay. I'm buying all the multi-platform games that I had on the PS3 again for the 360, due to the fact I'm not able to record off my PS3 because the whole HDMI splitter thing is very hard to do when you live in the middle of nowhere and a lot of places don't ship to you. Like, there's a lot of shops on places on eBay, you know, Amazon, all that just don't ship to you because you live, you know, they don't ship to me. So yeah, a lot of electronic places don't ship to me, but I am able to get like games and stuff. For some reason, games are easy to get shipped to me, but electronics aren't. It's kind of weird. So yeah, so I got Ultimate Tenkaichi. You could create your own character, I remember it being very limited though, but you know, I got this for about $10 off of Trade Me, which Trade Me is like New Zealand's version of eBay. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi for the Xbox 360. I intend to play this, but the first thing I'm gonna do is actually the first thing I'm gonna play is Theme Park World. As soon as this video ends, I'm gonna play some Theme Park World. So yeah, I'll play this later, but first it's Theme Park World time. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. This is my first ever video game pickups or finds video. I've never done anything like this before. One game I was really excited for was Clocktower because I've been searching for that for so long and it's really expensive compared to the other games. So yeah, I already have stuff piling up for the next video I'm going to do after this. I've already got stuff piled up for the next pickups video, but it would have been too long. I don't like making videos that long. So yeah, I like to make videos that are short enough to digest that, you know, won't lose people's attention. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. This is Mimic the Shadow. If you haven't already subscribed, go on and hit that subscribe button, hit the bell if you want to. And I'll be back with more videos when I feel like it and when I think of, you know, things to actually do and actually film. So I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.